Hello dear students, I am Pratima. I welcome you all to this video. Today we will learn about inverse proportion. We have finished direct proportion. This is another type of proportion or relation between two variables. We will solve some questions from R.S. Agarwal exercise 12b also, so that you will be confident in solving problems. So inverse proportion describes a simple relationship between two variables. We say y varies inversely with x if product of x and y is constant. And k is called constant of variation or constant of proportionality. Variables x and y are in inverse proportion if product of y and x is constant. For example, time and speed are in inverse proportion as their product is constant, which is your distance. When speed increases, time taken for a particular distance decreases. Now, what is the difference between direct and inverse proportion, or how you will distinguish? In direct, ratio of variables x and y is constant, whereas in indirect proportion or inverse proportion, product of x and y are constant. X upon y is constant for your direct, that is equal to k, and for indirect, y into x or inverse y into x is k. And indirect, if one variable increases, others also increases. Indirect. And in inverse, if one variable increases, other decreases. Other decreases in your inverse. So you followed. Let us go for the question now. Now where it is used, we can find the other quantity from 1 when they are in inverse proportion as your direct proportion. For example, use of inverse proportion, the boy cycles, it's not he, the boy cycles at a speed of 8 km per hour and he reaches home in 15 minutes. He wants to reach in 12 minutes. By what rate he should cycle? He has to reach first. Now he should increase the speed because less time. If he wants to reach in less time, he have to speed up his cycle, or speed should be more, because speed and time, they are inverse proportion. So what concept I'll apply here? Instead of going for your unitary method, I'll use this concept what you learned now. What is it? The product of two variables will be constant. What is the variable here? One is your speed, and another is time. Speed and time, that is your constant. So instead of without finding the distance, we can apply the concept. What is it? So speed 1 multiplies time 1 is equal to speed 2 multiplies time 2. What is given? Speed 1 is given how much? 8. Time 1 is given how much? 15. Speed 2 is also given. Speed 2 is not given, we have to find. Time 2 is given 12 minutes. Then I'll separate this. So what I'll do, I'll write speed 2 is equal to 8 multiplies 15 divided by 12. Just calculate, is very easy, no need of writing all the unitary methods. 4 2 times, 4 3 times, 3 5. So it will be 10 kilometer per hour. We should cycle to reach within 12 minutes. So we use your inverse proportion for this type of problem. Now coming to your exercise questions. R.S. Agarwal, because there are many questions are given together. So I prefer that book. Now observe the table given below and find whether x and y are inversely proportional or not. So for each case, you will take the product of x and y. First case, it will be 6 into 9, 54. For second case, it will be 10 into 15, 150. Are they equal? No. The product of x, y is not constant. So no need of going to other terms, other x, y. So from 2 only you can say x and y are not in inverse proportion. Not inversely proportional. Next, this is the part 2. Multiply x and y is equal to 5 into 18, 90. Next, 9 into 10, 90. Next is your 15 into 6, 90. 13 into 3, 90. 45 into 2, 90. So x and y are inversely proportional. Coming to third part. 9 into 4, 36. 3 into 12, 36. 6 into 9, not 36, it is 54. So x and y are not proportional. Question number 2. If x and y are inversely proportional, find the value of x1, x2, y1, y2 from this table. So you have to find x1, you have to find x2, y1 and y2. And see, just observe where both x and y are given. Here not given, not given. Here it is given. So we'll take this into account. First I'll write ratio of a multiplication of x and y. Here I'll make these two equal. So 8 multiplies y1 is equal to 16 multiplies 5, or y1 is equal to 16 multiplies 5 divided by 8. Cancelling, I'll get 10. So I got y1 is 10. Now for x1. So x1 multiplies 4, because here x into y is constant. Both, all the cases x into y will be same. So 4 into x1 is equal to 16 into 5, or I'm getting x1 is equal to 16 multiplies 5 by 4. Cancel 4. How much is x1? x1 is 20. Next, coming to x2 by 2. x2 into 2 product is equal to 16 into 5, 80. Or x2 is equal to 40 divided by 2. 80 divided by 2, answer is 40. Now coming to last one. 80 multiply y2. This is again 80. 16 into 5. So y2 is equal to 80 divided by 80. That will be 1. Next is Question number 3, it is a word problem or story sum. If 35 men can reap a field in 8 days, how many days can 20 men reap the same field? Same field means field is 1. Men and days, number of work. Where number of men will be more, number of days, they will take less number of days. So they are inverse proportion. So number of men multiplies number of days gives us whole work, which is constant. So what I'll write? I'll write 35 men multiplies 8 days is equal to 20 men and multiplies how many days? How many days is not there? So here I'll mention let number of days be x. So 20 into x, or 20 multiplies x is equal to 35 into 8, or x is equal to 35 multiply 8 by 20. Cancel this 4, 2, 4, 5, 5, 5, 7. So they will take 14 days. So 14 days, 20 men reap the same field. Or you can write this question in this way. First, write let 20 men reap in x days. Then make a columns. One is number of men and number of days. Here number of men is 35, number of days is 8. Number of men is 20, number of days is x. Then write down 35 multiplies 8. This product is constant, so is equal to 20 into x. Or x is equal to 35 multiplies 8 by 20. Same answer. 4, 2, 4, 5, then 7, it will be 14. 14 days. Next, 12 men can dig a pond in 8 days. How many men can dig in 6 days? So let x men can dig in 6 days. Then here, number of men, number of days. Number of men is 12, number of days is 8, number of men is x, number of days is 6. Their product is constant. So 12 multiplies 8 is equal to x multiplies 6, or x is equal to 12 into 8 upon 6. Cancel with 2. So 16 men are required. So 16 men can dig 8 in 6 days. Next, 6 cows can graze a field in 20 days. How long would 14 cows take to graze the same field? So 6 cows can graze 28 days. When the cows are more, they will take less number of days. So let 14 cows graze in X days. Whatever will not be there, take it as X. Then write number of cows, number of days. Number of cows is 6, number of days is 28, number of cows is 14, number of days is X. Multiply, make it equal. 6 multiplies 28 is equal to 14 multiplies X, or 14 multiplies X is equal to 6 multiplies 28, or you are getting X is equal to 6 into 28 upon 14. 14 table you know, 14 twos are, so 6 for 12 days. They will graze in 12 days. You can write the statement: in 12 days, 14 cows can graze the field. A car takes 5 hours to reach a destination by traveling at a speed of 60 km per hour. How long will it take to travel at the speed of 75 km per hour? So this is the variable. One is speed, one is time. They are in inverse proportion, you know. So whatever will not there will take as X. How long? How long means time. How many hours? So we'll write that let the car travels X hours at a speed of 75 kilometer per hour. Next, write the table. What's it? Speed, time. Speed is 60 kilometer per hour. This is kilometer per hour. Time is in hour. Here time is 5 hours. Then for second case it is 75. And how much time? X hours. Multiply. So what will write? 60 multiplies X. 60 multiplies 5 is equal to 75 multiplies your X, or X is equal to 60 multiplies 5 by 75. Now you can cancel 5, your 15. 15 4 times gives you 60, so it will be 4 hours. So car traveled for 4 hours. A factory requires 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 56 days. This many machines are required in 56 days. How many machines? How many machines would be required to produce same number of articles in 48 days? That means machines, number of machines, number of days gives you number of articles. So number of machine, number of days are in inverse proportion. So how many machines would be required? So let X number of machines will be required. Let X number of machines are required. Then make the column. What is it? Number of machines and number of days. First is 42 machine, 56 days. Second is 48 days. How many machines we took as x? Multiply. So 42 multiplies 56 is equal to x multiply 48, or x multiplies 48 is equal to 42 multiplies 56, or x is equal to 42 multiplies 56 upon 48. Cancel it. 48, you can cancel 6 7 times, 6 8 times, 8 7 times, 56 gives you 49. So what is the answer? 49 machines are required to finish in 48 days. Question number 8. 7 taps of same size fill a tank in 1 hour 36 minutes. How long 8 taps to take same size of the fill the tank? How long? 7 tap filling in 1 hour 36 minutes. How long? That means what time 8 taps will fill. So they will fill a tank, one tank, one work. So here number of taps and your time is constant, that is one tank for both the cases. So number of taps and time are inverse proportion. More number of taps will be opened, less time it will take. So let 8 taps fill in x hours. So now number of taps and number of days. And their product is what? The product is one tank they are making. They are filling. Number of taps for first it is 7. For it is not number of days, it is your number of hours I should write. Or hours, will convert this to into hours, number of hours. And I'll make into hour, 1 hour 36 minutes before that. So I'm doing here 1 hour 36 minutes is equal to 136 by 60. How much it will be? Will cancel with 6. It will be 10. Then 2, 3, 2, 5. So 1, 3 by 5. That will be 8 by 5 hour. Let us check once. 136 by 60. I'm dividing with 60. 6 times, 16 times. Then 2, 3, 2, 5. Yes, 8 by 5. So here number of hours is 8 by 5. Now, in how much time 8 taps will fill? 8 and x hours. Then multiply. So you are getting 8 into x. First I'm writing this one because I'm keeping x now left side. It remains same. 7 into 8 by 5. How much is this? This is one tank. But next step I won't write this. I'll equate this to. So 8 multiplies x is equal to your 7 into 8 by 5, or x is equal to 7 multiplies 8 by 5 divided by 8. So 8 cancel. So how much you are getting x? You are getting x equal to 7 by 5 hours. So how to make into minutes, hour and minutes? So it will be 1 whole 2 by 5. So 1 hour. And how to make into minutes? 2 by 5 into 60. So it will be 40 minutes. Oh, sorry, it will be 24 minutes. It cannot be 40 minutes. It cannot be more than that. 1 hour, 24 minutes. Okay. So we got it. So 8 tabs can fill in 1 hour, 24 minutes. Next, 8 tabs of same size can fill in 27 minutes. If 2 tabs go out of order, how long would the remaining tab will fill the tank? Out of order means they were broken or they are not working. That means how many are working now? If 2 have gone out of order, 6 are working. So in how much time they will fill it? So 8 tabs fill in 27 minutes. Now out of 8, 2 are broken or not working. 6 were working. 6 tabs will fill in how much time? So let 6 tabs fill in x hour, x minutes. Then I'll write number of tabs and your time in minutes. Minutes, but the variable is time, not minute. Number of tabs is 8, minute is 27, number of tabs is 6, minutes is x. So multiply 8 multiplication 27 is equal to 6 multiplies x, or x is equal to 827 divided by 6. Now 3, 9, 3, 2, 2, 4, it will be 36 minutes. So what is the answer? It will take 36 minutes to fill the tank. 9. A farmer has enough food to feed 28 animals in 9 days. How long would food last if there were 8 more animals in cattle? So here what is constant? Amount of food is constant. Amount of food is constant. So how to get it amount of food? Number of animals multiplication number of days is equal to food, which is constant. If number of animals will be more, it will take less days to finish the food. If animals will be less, it will take more days to finish the food. So it is inverse proportion. Now previously there were 28 animals. The food was for 9 days. Now there are 8 more animals. So now how many animals are there? 36 animals are there. And the question is how many days they will eat. So let 36 animals eat same food in X days. So next I'll write number of animals and number of days. 28, 9 days, 36 animals now, X days. So 28 multiplies 9 is equal to 36 multiplies X, or X is equal to 28 multiplies 9 upon 36. 9 4 times 36, 4 7 times. So 7 days. So the food will last for 7 days. Question number 11. A garrison of 900 men had a food provision for 42 days. However, a reinforcement 500 men arrived. So that means they are added more. How many days the food will last now? Same question, similar question. So number of days, let the number of days the food will last be X days. The number of men, number of days, and their product is food, amount of food, which is constant. Food is constant, it cannot be changed because they have bought this much of food. So if men increases, days should be decreases. There will be less number of days. So number of men is what they were 900, food was for 42 days. Now 9 plus 5, 900 plus 500. Total it is now 900 plus 500. So it will last for X days. So I'll multiply. So 900 multiplies 42 is equal to 1400 into X, or X into 1400 is equal to your 900 into 42, or X is equal to 900 multiplies 42 upon X into 1400. Sorry, not X, only 1400. So 14 3 times, it will be 27 days. So it will last for, food will last for 27 days. In a hostel, 75 students have food provision for 24 days. If 15 students leave the hostel, that means they are less now. In how many days would the food provision will last? They are decreased. So number of students decreased. That means now number of days will be more. So let the number of days the food will last be X. Then number of students and number of days. 75 students were there. Number of days were 24. Now 15 students leave the hostel. So 70 minus 50 and number of days is X. So multiply, you are getting 75 multiply 24 is equal to, you will subtract, it will be 60 into x, or 60 multiplies x is equal to 75 multiplies 24. You must have noticed that I am not doing any multiplication and division, just I am cancelling here. That's why I'll suggest don't multiply 24 and 75. You cancel, then you multiply. So I can cancel with 5, 5 15 times, 5 12 times, 12 2 times 24. You should know the multiplication table very well. Then you will be very good in maths. So x is equal to 30. So the food will last for 30 days. In a school, there has 9 periods of day, each is 30 minutes duration. How long would each period be? The school has 8 periods a day, assuming that the number of school's hours to be same. So school hour is same. It cannot be more. So that is the constant. And how to get this constant? This is your number of periods and your time for each period is constant, or we say duration of the period. Now previously there was 9 periods, each has 40 minutes. Now 8 periods is there. So how much time will be for each period? Okay, so let each period be x minutes now, because it cannot made into hour. The number of periods and time for each period, that will be minute, not hour. First is 9 periods, 40 minutes. Now it is 8 periods. How much minute? X minute. Multiply. So you are getting 8 multiplies x is equal to 9 multiplies 40. Or x is equal to 9 multiplies 40 by 8. 8 5 times. You are getting 45 minutes. So each period will be 45 minutes long. Can it be more than that? Can it be 1 hour? No, because school timings will be very long. 14. If x and y vary inversely, x is 15, y is 6, then find y when x is 9. They vary inversely means x into y is constant. So 15 into 6, this is your x into y, that is 90. So that should be also this x and this y. What is x now? X is 9. So what will be y? 9 into y will be 90. Or y will be 90 by 9. That will be 10. So y is equal to 10. Answer. Or you can write in this way, x, your y 15, 6, y is not there, this is 9. So 15 multiplies 6 is equal to 9 into y. So y is equal to 15 into 6 upon 9, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, it will be 10. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Keep on subscribing. sharing, so that you can learn more than this. Thank you. Have a nice day.